Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Let's go ahead and get into the energy for today, August 24th, 2021, but whenever you see this will be the right time. Happy to be back in my space here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see what the energy is today for the collective. Well, makes sense. This is Virgo energy, the Hermit, okay? We just went into the Virgo season yesterday, I believe. And so this is really about going within, seeking the answers within, seeking higher wisdom, okay? This is like really digging deep, seeking the light within. So this is, this is definitely a energy of really searching for answers, going within, really trying to find that deep knowing within. Okay, so a lot of you might just be feeling like the Hermit. Okay, you may want to cocoon, you may want to just take some time for yourself, really trying to get in touch with your intuition and your inner knowing and your inner wisdom. We're also, with Virgo season, it's about organizing yourself, right? So let's see what some of the challenges might be. Possible challenge. Lovely energy. It's an energy of really trying to go within. Oh, another major card. So a challenge, though, is having some forward movement, perhaps. So that's why there's this energy of really seeking answers, going within, okay? Probably not really having a lot of movement, okay? Chariot talks about taking action, moving forward, Cancer energy. So this is a challenge because there's some answers and some inner wisdom that we are still probably seeking out. So there may be a challenge for some of you to really take action, or some of you might not feel like you really are in complete control of your life right at the moment, or the course of your life and the direction it's going. And could be because there's just some inner work that you're still having to go through, maybe some answers that you need to come up with, and some deep questions that you have to ask yourself. With the Hermit, Hermit is, really deep questions, asking the tough questions, seeking the light within. So really uncovering any darkness or anything that needs to be really looked at. Okay, so looking at things that are maybe holding you back from taking charge in some area in your life. See what the possible outcome is. Oh, okay. So 2 sevens here, so be aware of the synchronicities. So possible outcomes here is, this is a 7 of Cups, is a card. It's a bit of a confusing energy. This is, looking at all your options, but maybe also being a little uncertain about all your options. There may be a little confusion, and really having to look at where your heart is really aligned, in your choices and what choice to make. Okay, but there could be a bit of, for some of you, some confusion, maybe a lot of choices or opportunities coming your way, and maybe not being sure which one your heart's really aligned with. And so that's why we have this energy. This is like really seeking the answers within. Where do you want to go? How do you want to take control of your life? Okay, but there's definitely a feeling of, there may be some confusion for some of you. Let's clarify a little this energy. All right, let's clarify the energy today with the Hermit card. Okay, yes, okay. So this High Priestess in reverse, okay. High Priestess is someone who has gotten in touch with their intuition, is very open to their intuition. So being this in the reverse, that's why we are in this solitary energy. The Hermit is, looking to connect with your intuition again, seeking those deep answers that you have. Okay, so for some of you, there may be a little bit of a disconnect from your inner wisdom. So this is a time to kind of reconnect and going within. Let's clarify. Sorry, let's clarify the Chariot here, the challenge. What is the possible challenge here on the collective? Oh, okay. Okay, so again, this is saying that, there is a challenge to move forward because some of you have lost connection with your higher self. Okay, for some of you, a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness, a lot of emotions that you still are uncovering and having to look at. And that's what this Hermit card is about. Okay, you see the lantern. Okay, the hermit seeks out the light. Okay, so the light within yourself. So whatever the sadness is, whatever's holding you back from moving forward, whatever's blocking your intuition, all these deep emotions, the feelings of unfulfillment, the feelings of disappointment, that all has to be looked at now in order to move forward, is what this is saying to me. It's preventing you from taking charge. It's preventing some of you from feeling that you are in control of your life, because there may be an overwhelm of emotions. And being in this full moon right now, the full moon heightens a lot of emotions. It brings everything to illumination. So you may be feeling overwhelmed right now, maybe not sure which direction to go in your life, how to take control. And that's why it's a time for really seeking the answers within, going within, realigning with your intuition, opening up to that God source that will give you the divine answers you're seeking. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups, the outcome here. Because it can be confusion. It may bring a lot of options. Okay. So this is good to see. So this is, like I said, you're going to have to really be looking at perhaps a few options. There may be some confusion, but this is, again, realigning with what your heart's desire is and making a loving choice, okay, and getting out of your mental blocks, okay. This is upside down, Eight of Swords. When it's like this is telling me that you're blocking yourself, making obstacles in your mind, okay? But since it's in the reverse, that would be overcoming those things, okay? So being able to realign with your heart and get through the confusion and make a loving choice, and being able to get out of your head. So there's 2 8s and 2 7s. I don't know if you noticed this, okay? Synchronicities, 7 and 8. So 7 being transformative, okay? And the 8 being the number of like self-reflection, self-healing, inner work, okay? And so yeah, it looks like for some of you, there's really just a lot of overwhelming feelings that have to be looked at and going within to try and heal that, so you can make some loving choices, get out of your head and stop blocking yourself, okay, with negative self-talk, or just over analyzing, overthinking things, okay, and realigning with your heart and where you can make a loving choice and follow the loving path, so you can take control and get back on track. Okay, so let's talk to the unicorns today. See what they have to say. All right, people going within, seeking the light within. I like it. Okay, looking at all your emotions. Okay, those of you who feel like you have lost connection with your intuition, just know that it will come back. Just take time for yourself, whatever you can do to get a little time with yourself, so you could really go within, and and bring light to whatever sadness, whatever overwhelming feelings is blocking you, okay? Because this has to be looked at in order for you to, make loving choices, okay? Um, and again, get out of the head. This is, it's good to see that, some of you probably have been creating obstacles in your head and now are going to be getting out of that and really, lighting up the inner light again, okay? Getting out of the darkness. All right, unicorns, what do you have? What kind of advice do you have? Any advice today, sweet unicorns? Okay. Best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. Okay, so for those of you who are having a difficult time, maybe with a friend, this may be a message to you. And also those of you, because this is a energy today we're getting with this hermit of, being a hermit, and not not going to your friends. So this is a reminder too that, you do have friends, and, look to your true friends to give you support where you need. Okay, because sometimes we could get too solitary, right? We don't want to always be a hermit, but there's definitely a time right now of going within, finding that inner light again, seeking the answers, reflecting on all the overwhelming emotions that some of you might be feeling, and looking at what you might be creating that are illusionary obstacles that are preventing you from moving forward. And you will make that loving choice and realign with choices that are aligned with your heart and not overthinking things, okay? And turn to your best friends when you need. All right. Well, it was lovely to see you all again in my space. I hope you're all doing well. I hope something resonated for you. Hope you got a message you needed to hear. Have a blessed day. I will see you soon. Love and light.